What are some things that are sort of at the top of the list that you could identify that, hey, this is a signal that maybe things are not going right? And kind of the way I looked at it was, these are the symptoms, and then maybe this is the indication of what's going on, is kind of the way I looked at it. So, like, what are some things that you think of when you're like, okay, you got to keep an eye on this?
Well, I think that, obviously the big ones are if you're not being able to pay your bills, if you're not paying your quarterly taxes on time, if you are having cash flow problems. I think that's the tricky thing that law firm owners forget about a lot of the time is it's cash flow. You might get a hit, especially if it's a PI situation where you have some cash that you're running with for a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, it's not there now, so what am I going to do?
Yeah, and I don't know how much non-PI firms use lines of credit. One of the things I put down is if you're starting to max out your line of credit, or you're using it a bunch, if you're sort of building that debt, that is an indication that currently things are not great.